Welcome everyone, and thank you all for joining us for Healer Within Facebook's live sampler session. These practice sessions have been a wonderful way for us all to stay connected during this time when many of us are in our homes, not going to many places, but it's keeping us up and moving and practicing, and most importantly, keeping us together. Our practice leader today is Antoinette, or Tony, as I refer to her, Horn. She is an IIQTC Tai Chi Easy senior trainer, and she's based in the Cleveland, Ohio area. She is a board member emeritus of the Healer Within Foundation and is still and always one of our greatest supporters and volunteers. She's a retired healthcare professional with senior leadership experience in long-term and acute care settings. And outside of all that, she's just fantastic. So Tony, we're delighted to have you with us again today. Thank you so much for leading us in practice, and I will turn things over to you and you can take it away.
Thank you, Christy. I'm going to start with 3 gongs. I'm going to welcome your physical presence. Second one, I'm going to welcome your mental presence. And third, our spiritual presence. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My intention today is gratitude, and I'm feeling gratitude to be here with you and to share these self-care practices. So what I'm going to do, we'll have a Qigong warm-up, then we'll do a little flowing motion, a little bit more Qigong, and we'll also then sit down and do some massage as well as some sitting meditation. So as we start, I'm going to start standing, but if it's more comfortable for you to sit, you can sit through the entire session. And same thing, midway through, when I decide to sit down, if you feel more comfortable continuing to stand, that's all right too. So welcome, and we'll get started. Okay, so the first thing I'd like you to do is just go into an army stance, like you're at attention. Really stiff. Well, that totally is not a Tai Chi stance, so relax it and step out. So we're about hip distance apart, and it brings us just into that basic Qigong stance. So our feet are nice and grounded, like we're sitting on a bar stool, or there's a tree trunk coming from our butt, really rooting into the ground, maybe 20 or 30 feet. Little room underneath our arms, our chins tucked, just a nice sinking, nice soft knees. Then we think about lengthening. So we're thinking as if there's a pearl coming up from our spine, right? All the way up to the highest star, and it's just allowing that lengthening. So we have space in our body for that energy to flow and work. And then we also start thinking about our breath. So put your tongue on the roof of your mouth and just take an inhale, and that'll automatically allow that stomach to kind of expand like a balloon, and then do a slow exhale. Little pause between your breath, and then inhale again. Little pause, and a nice slow exhale. So that's a second intentful adjustment, thinking about where's our breath at the moment. So nice slow inhale, filling that stomach and rib cage. Little pause, nice exhale. The third intentful adjustment is just bringing our mind in the moment. The Chinese call it state of cheerful indifference. You know, just right here, right now, just enjoying this time together. Again, being grateful that if we can be calm at the center, take care of our own wellness, then it ripples out with everyone that we interact with, ripples out with our planet, so we can be peace inside and peace as we present ourselves to the outside. Okay, so we're going to start knees soft, and we're just going to ring the temple bell. So you're going to side, shifting your weight from one leg to the other. Your hands on one side are going to hit your liver on the right side, And on the left side, it's going to be your spleen, your small intestine. And on the back, it's going to be your kidneys. So you're waking up those organs. Just anywhere we hit them detoxes and starts that energy flowing in our body. We can come up a little bit higher, up to those lung points. So important to our immune system, our respiratory system. You can let your hands go all the way over, kind of that decision point. And then bring it down to the lung points again. And then down towards our waist, that small intestine, that liver. And come back up one more time. Lungs, all the way over the shoulder. And down to that waist area. And then slow it down. Allow your palms to face forward. Just take a deep breath. And just kind of even notice how you feel from when we first started and now when you started to move a little energy in your body. The word chi means life force or energy, and gong is cultivate. So we're playing with that energy, we're moving that energy in our body. So the next one we're going to do is just, again, for our spine, just inhaling, looking up, really opening up that whole heart-mind area. And then exhale and just roll it just about to the heart-mind. Have a little tension there and hold that tension. And then relax it, that pause between breath, and inhale again. Little pause between breath. And then exhale. So when we exhale, it's navel to spine. We tense anything that we can there. And then we're going to roll it up. Inhale again. And exhale. So it's that Tai Chi between the constriction and the opening up. So my whole heart mind's opened up here. And then as I exhale, I tighten everything. Tighten my fists, tighten my butt, my feet, squish my face. Really get the pumping of the lymph going on, which is, again, good for the immune system. So 2 more. Last one. Just exercising our spine. Unless we're intentful about it, we don't necessarily do that. So palms at our side, breath on our own again. Let's move our feet in a little bit. Intertwine your fingers. Inhale. Filling that stomach, rib cage, all the way past the third eye, and totally lengthen. Hands above your head. Little tension as you're coming out. And then relax when you get your shoulders coming down. So again, inhale, filling your stomach and rib cage. When we get to that third eye, flip those hands over, lengthen. Little tension, and then let it relax as you exhale, like you're painting this rainbow around you. So 2 more times. And last one. Lengthening, allowing space between the spine discs. And then palms forward again. Noticing, may already have a warmth in your hands, maybe a little flowing motion. And then finally side to side. So one side, coming back up. Nice inhale. And exhale. Inhale, exhale. If you're comfortable, have your hands at your side and lift them up, lengthening, and then over to one side. So you get nice space stretching over here, whereas you're getting pumping of the lymph on the other side. Nice exhale. Again, relaxing those shoulders as you come down. Inhale, whatever range of motion to one side, and then coming back. Inhale, over to one side, and back. Last one. And then pause, let's just bounce a bit. We started some gentle warm-ups there. And those you can think about anytime during the day. Maybe you're waiting for the microwave and it's gonna be a minute. You could get a couple stretches in there. Maybe you're waiting for the shower. Now think how you bring those things into your day. So I'm bouncing my heels, just shaking my hands. And then sometimes if we add a little voice, little singing, it helps move that energy too. So let's do, if I'm happy and I know, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your life will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, then your life will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. One more time. This time we're just gonna hum. If you're happy and you know, oh, I'm humming. All right, put your hand on that lower dantian again. Breath on your own. So that seems a little silly when you do that, but what actually happens, if you're still breathing through your nose and doing that diaphragmatic breathing, that diaphragm's a really big muscle. So as you take that breath in, fill that stomach and that rib cage, that diaphragm sinks down, allows more breath, builds that lung capacity, helps that immune system. Then slow, relaxed exhale, navel to spine. If we're breathing through our nose or doing any of that humming, more nitrous acid oxide is forming in our nose. And as we pause between those breaths, it stays there and then it sinks down. Again, good for that good gut health, good for that immune system. So it can seem silly, but yet anything that makes you smile, any humming, is really an awesome thing to do. So let's raise our shoulders and relax them. Raise our shoulders and relax them. And one more. So that feels really nice. So we warmed up. Now I'll just do some gentle flowing qigong movements. So my feet right now are just this distance apart. So I'm going to sink down on one side and I'm just going to step out, make my chi ball. So the first thing I'm going to do again is discover chi. So if you push your hands a little together, you may feel a little warmth in your hands already. Kind of noticing what's going on in our body. So noticing our body is noticing that groundedness too. So we feel our feet. We feel sitting back like that pelvis bowl tilted so that bowl of fruit won't fall out. Little lengthening of our spine, again, pulling up towards the stars. Visiting again what's going on with our breath, nice slow abdominal breathing. So filling that stomach, that rib cage, and then a slow exhale. Stomach, rib cage, pause, slow exhale. So 3 more. So it only takes us 5 of those breaths to put you in that relaxation response, that parasympathetic mode, away from that flight and fright mode. And the third adjustment, again, when we're discovering that chi, is our mind in the present. Just mirroring what I'm doing, just in a very relaxed state. So next thing we're going to do is gather from heaven and earth. So my palms are going to come out. Inhale. Bring that energy all the way up to that third eye. Turn those palms over and then exhale. We're going to sink it down to that lower dantian. So the yin energy is the earth energy. So we're gathering it, bringing it up from the stomach to that heart mind, all the way up to the third eye. Turning the palms over, sinking it down right to that lower dantian, that cauldron, that reservoir. Again, nice inhale, pushing down on your feet as you come up, coming all the way up to that third eye, coming down. Well, we sometimes do things in 3s, so let's do that 3 more times, gathering that yin energy from the earth, bringing it all the way up, that stomach, that chest, right up to that third eye, and then sink it down to that lower dantian. So our body's about 80% water, so think of what you're bringing up, how you're nourishing yourself. If we're thinking of ourselves as that tree, the water coming up through the roots of the tree, nourishing our whole self. And once more. Nice inhale, little pause between breath, bringing it all the way up to that third eye. Nice slow exhale. Put the hands on that lower dantian a moment, breath on your own. Now we'll gather from the heavens, from that yang energy. So palms out, nice big inhale. And this time as we exhale, we're bringing it from the crown of the head, that bow way point, thinking of ourselves as the conduit. And we're drawing that energy down past the heart mind, mixing right in this lower dantian, mixing with that yin energy that we just brought up. Oops, I did it one there. I meant to just do yang again. So we're just going to do yang. Bringing it down. Mixing it in the lower dantian. So again, gathering yang energy, that openness, the heavens, the universe. Just maybe you're looking out a window. You can see that sunlight. Imagine that sunlight just coming through your body. Stops at this lower cauldron. So it's that mixing. We talk about the most profound medicines within, but we have to do that little alchemy. We have to set up the right situations to relax, to move the energy in our body. So 2 more of yang energy. Coming down. Really relaxing your neck and shoulders as you pass that area. Slow, relaxed exhale. 1 more. Again, let's have our palms at our side. Again, just noticing how we feel as we begin to move that energy. Okay, the next one's going to be circulating chi. So the Chinese believe if you have aches or pain, sometimes there's a blockage, or you can be low energy, so maybe you want to build up that chi, or maybe you just want to maintain where you are. So one of the ways we do it is circulating chi. So we'll turn to one side, just rotate your heel, and exhale as we go out, and inhale coming towards you. And then exhale as you're going down the leg, and then gently uncurving your spine as you're coming back up. So we go forward, we're shifting our whole weight. We're not bending forward like this. We're just shifting totally forward, so the weight's on my front leg. Then inhale, and as I come towards that heart mind again, little pause, and then exhale as I'm going down that leg, however far is comfortable for you, and coming back up. So you're visualizing pushing away anything that's not serving you right, gathering that wellness, bringing that to that heart-mind area. Again, letting go as we're going down. And then as we come up, bring that yin energy up again. That's going to nourish us. So circulating chi. It's called inner rivers flowing. So we want everything flowing in our body, nothing stuck. Let's come to center. Shift your heel on the other side. Exhale as we go out. Inhale, drawing it towards you. Little pause. Exhale as you're going down. Gently unrolling your spine as you come back up. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. So visualizing, letting go of anything that's not serving us right, gathering that fresh energy, that water, the nutrients that we need. 2 more times. Okay, coming up to center, hands on our lower dantian again. Breath on your own. Okay, so another way we can direct chi is through tapping or massaging. So let's think about those organs again. So start initially and just give a little rub to that. I'm mirroring you. So this is going to be your spleen, your lower intestine. Think about the emotions that we hold there. Sometimes it's the worry or those repeated thoughts. So we want to let go of that, have the positive intention, new beginnings, new ways of looking at things, new hope. Come over on your other side, which would be your liver. And sometimes the liver is where we hold anger. So we don't want to be about anger. We want to let that go. See new beginnings, not my way or the highway. Just there's other ways to do things. Come up to that heart. Heart, positive emotion is definitely joy, love. So we have to love ourselves if we're going to be in peace and harmony with anybody else. So be kind to yourself. Coming up to our lungs, really important right now for that immune health. Sometimes we think of sadness when we think of our lungs, but positive emotion is acceptance. So we want to nourish that. And then let's come back to our kidneys in the back. Give them a little rub. Feeling grateful, positive emotion there is the backbone, the will to do different things, to move forward. And then let's come forward and just like we'll trace the channels by tapping in our whole body. So we're tapping up at the lung points, coming up on our chin, our cheek, top of our head, across that forehead and ears, top bowway point, coming down that neck, releasing any tension there. Far up on your arms, on your back as you can, and then on the side, coming down the side of your leg, whatever distance you can come. You're still keeping your eyes kind of forward. Scanning that stomach area. Coming up again, shifting your weight to one side, coming underneath, really stimulating the lymph glands on that side. The yin channels. Round of applause that, wow, taking care of your wellness, taking care of your own well-being. Can't help others if you're not well yourself. Shifting the weight to the other side. Again, under that lymph gland. Kind of a cupping motion, because anywhere you're touching is detoxing. Yin side, clapping the hands. Yang. Coming over the top again, this time not tapping, but just having our hands close by. You might feel the warmth in your hands. Coming down the side, back of your legs. Up the yin channels on the inside. Shifting that weight to one side. Hands coming underneath, following that yin channel, coming on top. Shifting to the other side. And then again, let's just put our hands by our side. Couple breaths, just noticing. Maybe we have a little more warmth than when we started. How does that energy flow as we're moving it today? Can you notice when you stop in the stillness versus when we're actively moving? So wiggle those fingers. Then I'm going to sit down, so if you want to join me sitting down, if you want to continue standing, that's okay too. It also would be a good time if you need a drink of water or anything. All right, so even as we were directing that chi just standing up through tapping, another way to direct it is through massage. So we're going to massage our hands. Again, they're a microsystem of our whole body. So let's take each finger and just gently, I'm going to turn it sideways, so just pull it back a little bit, each one. Pull your whole hand back, and then push it forward. And then take each finger, and we're going to massage them, coming down the whole finger. And then when we get to the nail, we're going to just snap off. So again, the Tai Chi of it is you're applying that pressure, and then you're letting it go, so it has that energy going through your whole body. So even as we're sitting here, slow, relaxed breaths. Just rubbing in, almost like you're milking each one of these fingers. And then come and use almost like the tip of your thumb, and you can just kind of inch along the bottom of your palm and just notice if there's any sore spots. Again, it's added distance. We don't always have to be massaging the spot that hurts. We can be doing it at a distance as we massage our hands. So try to get that whole palm, and then on the other side of your hand, trace down between each one of the fingers, just between the bones. Go around your wrist. Come into that spot between, called the Tylenol point, between your thumb and your index finger, beyond the webbing, and just apply a little pressure there. If you have a headache, kind of a good spot to apply pressure, help release tension. Okay, and then let's come over to our other hand. So do the same thing. First, we're going to pull each finger back, releasing. It's a whole finger. And pull your whole palm back, palm forward, maybe again, palm forward. Then take each one of those fingers, coming down them like you're milking them, come to the nail bed, snap off. So it's having that constriction and then it's letting go of it. Constriction. Okay, on the palm of your pan, use that thumb, go all through. Again, noticing if there's sore spots, speaking to you about another part of your body, just kind of inch along with that thumb. And then your fingers on the other side can come down, tracing between each one of those bones. Around your wrist. Into that Tylenol point between your thumb and your index finger, right beyond the webbing, applying pressure. Okay, then make those hands go around. Okay, during COVID time, we're supposed to do our hands at least 20 seconds. So again, I'm going to pretend I'm washing my hands for 20 seconds, or else I just put on some disinfectant. And they say just to hum happy birthday. So let's do that. They say twice. So now my hands would be clean. I'll shake them off because I either need to use a towel or else I need probably not to use a dryer because then we're going to spew those whatever all around again. So my hands are dry and my hands are clean. So now we can massage your face. So let's rub our hands together. And just draw a circle around your face. Nice inhale. And just above your forehead and then coming down, relaxing your cheeks. Just relaxing everything around that face. Might have a little warmth in your hands. Put your thumbs on your temples. I'm going to take my glasses off a minute. So thumbs on your temples, and then you can just draw around your eyes like a raccoon eyes. And just relax that forehead. Pinch your eyebrows. Draw across your forehead a little bit above your ears. And then use your nails and just kind of go through combing through your hair. It's a nice stimulation. Don't worry about your do, it's all good. And then rub your hands again. Ooh, nice and warm now. And one more time around that face. And just relaxing that whole face area. I'm going to do one more meditation, and it's related to sitting. One of the books I like is How to Sit. I'm not sure if you can see that. How to Sit by Thich Nhat Hanh. And I carry this when I travel, because sometimes you're sitting at the airport or somewhere. So I'm just going to read you. They're all really short, but this one just says, why sit? When we sit, we bring joy and nourishment to ourselves and to others. Every time we sit, we can sit in such a way that the world can profit from our sitting. We are solid. We are relaxed. We are calm. We are happy while sitting. We sit as if we are sitting on a lotus flower, not on a heap of burning charcoal. So I want to teach you just one more breath practice that sometimes I use when I'm sitting in places like that. And it's called box breathing. And from what I've read, the Navy SEALs use it to keep them calm if they're in tense situations. And if you think of it, a box, it's a 4-4-4 breathing. So basically you inhale for 4, you pause for 4, you exhale for 4, you pause again. So when I talked again about we inhale and then we pause and then we exhale and we pause. So this just adds the count of 4 to it. So as we're sitting here, let's just inhale for 4, 4, pause for 4, exhale for 4, pause for 4. Inhale for 4, pause, exhale, pause, inhale, pause, exhale, pause. So that's box breathing with the 4 counts. Another way you can do it, like maybe it's nighttime and you want to get to sleep, you can do 4-4-6-2, because the longer you make the exhale, the more it brings that parasympathetic nervous system working. So let's just try that once just to give you an idea. So now we'll inhale for 4, pause for 4, exhale for 6, nice slow exhale. And then just pause for 2. Inhale for 4, pause for 4, exhale for 6, pause for 2. But do it one more time on your own. So let's just pause there for a moment, just thinking how sitting meditation really is good, how it doesn't have to be for a long amount of time, but how you can do that during the day. So anytime you sit down, visit what's going on with your alignment, choose what you're going to do with your breath. You know, so long as it's diaphragmatic breathing, you may do a counted breathing like I just taught you, or it just might be that slow inhale, that little pause, and that slow exhale and the pause again. But again, it's the posture, the breath, and having your mind in the present moment. So I think that will about cover it for today. So let's make our chi ball, our yang side, our strong side, match it up with our yin and our softer side. And know anything we do that takes care of that physical wellness, takes care of that mental, psychosocial wellness, or that spiritual wellness, it's going to help our overall quality of life and well-being. So thank you so much for practicing with me together. I'm very grateful. And because we're virtual, I always like to close my virtual meetings with a little love. So we always do a little chi kiss. So we rub our hands together. Ooh, they're a little warm now. We make suction. And I send you a chi kiss, and then you rub them together again. Now you're going to send one to your family and friends and anybody else out there in our little virtual world. And then one more time, rub them together and send one back to me. I got it. Thank you so much, my friends. Be well and have an amazing day. Back to you, Christy.
Thank you so much, Tony, for such a great practice. We always enjoy having you here, and I always enjoy your chi kisses. They're just the best across the miles. So thanks again. And want to remind everyone that for more online practice opportunities, they can consult our virtual practice group or our VPG list. Tony's online offerings are there as well. You can locate that list through our website, which is healerwithinfoundation.org, under the practice group tab at the top of our homepage. If you've missed any of our live practice samplers, you can now find them on our YouTube channel as well as here on Facebook. Simply search on Healer Within Foundation over at YouTube to find us. And then do be sure to subscribe to our channel. You'll not only then know when new content is added, but it also helps us to grow our footprint there at YouTube. And the more subscribers we get, the more people we can reach with these healing practices. So thank you for that. If you're leading an online practice group and wish to be added to our VPG list, or if you'd like to volunteer to lead practice here live, please send us an email to admin@healerwithinfoundation.org, or just simply send us a message through Facebook, and we'll be happy to discuss with you those opportunities. So thank you again for joining us today, and thanks again to Tony for leading our wonderful practice today. We hope to see you all again here very soon, and until we meet again, may all be well. Thanks so much.